Hello, viewers of Miro African Television. Welcome to my program. Thank you for joining today. First of all, I would like you to subscribe to this channel and also click on that little bell button to be notified whenever Miro Africa comes live on air. Today, I have two topics. One is issue concerning Nigeria. The other one is something that concerns Biafra and the eastern region as a whole. But first of all, let me start with Nigeria. Now, Nigerian economy is collapsing. Nigerian economy is going down in a way that the government and the press and the news of Nigeria are not telling the people the truth on what is going on in Nigeria. But the first-hand information that is coming to this desk today made us to understand that Nigeria or the government of Nigeria today is losing everything, is losing from every angle. I don't normally come on air again like before to make videos, but today I decided to come on air to air my view on those issues. So, what am I not saying? Let me just tell you people a little. Nigerian economy is collapsing. If you are in Nigeria and you have large amount of money, the best thing that you can do for yourself is either to use that cash, get foreign currency, not buying foreign currency in Nigeria. If you have somebody you trust outside Nigeria that may visit Nigeria around December time, tell him to use that naira to buy euro, like boys in Europe that want to send money to Nigeria. They have the hard currency. They are not selling it. They only want you to change it to the normal black market exchange. Somebody you trust very well, ask that person to start collecting euros while you transferring those naira to those people. Through that way, you will get cheaper foreign currency as safe haven, because naira is downwards, because Nigeria, this current government of the federation, has squashed all the foreign reserves of Nigeria. The worst is about to come. We living outside Nigeria are seeing it firsthand, but the worst one will hit Nigerians back home. My people are there. I know their life will be affected, but I have to tell you people the simple truth. That's the simple truth. If you have enough money, get yourself euro. Get yourself, maybe leave dollar, get yourself euro, get yourself pounds sterling. Bunker that money. Look for a very strong safe. Put that money in there so that you will not lose everything. Many may not understand what I'm saying, and I know that most of the Nigerians are not watching YouTube because of their data. But as I said before, I'm developing a podcast platform where I will be able to convert every of my program back to audio. And you also, if you are using social media, you can also go to that website, create your account, publish your own podcast so that our people may download it free of charge on their phone if they have data to be able to be listening to what we are saying. So that's the one thing. And do you know the most funniest thing about it? Chinese are coming after Nigeria. And the Nigerians think that, or the Nigerian current government think that they will have the backup of the West, like America, like Britain, as they are fighting or having trade wars with China, that they may back them in chasing away China a little. Do you know that the Nigerian current government of APC, will go and borrow money from China? They will come back to Nigeria. They will share those money. They will use just maybe 15% of the total money they borrowed to start the project, the reason why they borrowed those money. But the Chinese government knows that Nigeria is more than corrupt. They keep on giving them that loan, thinking they will seize some territories, some projects in Nigeria. You know, my people, we, the eastern part of the nation, your governors and legislators are mumu. They will collect only $100,000 and they will sell the entire territory. Upon that, the money that are being borrowed under the present government of Nigeria, all the eastern region are into their own exclusive list. They are not included. Those money were not made to be invested in those territories. And all the Hausa people, the Fulanis, are now billionaires with borrowed money. I said borrowed money. All you are hearing in Nigeria from every department of the agencies is criminality. Even to the extent DSS boss has been busted to tell you everything is rotten apart. Do you know? Let me just chip in something a little. Our people do say that before, far back, that a farmer in Igbo land is paying school fees of his children studying in the United States or in Britain. By then, do you know why? What is the system of Nigerian government by then? It was regional rule by then. It was regional rule. And by that time, palm oil is money, granite is being exported, palm kernel is being exported, cocoa are being exported, cocoyam is being exported, yam itself is being exported. Everything that we produce find its way to export. And as a regional rule, like Eastern region, there are lesser legislators, lesser expenses in governmental bodies. But today, my people, we have states. How many states do Nigeria has today? It's going close to 40. Let me give example from Anambra State to Bayelsa or to River State. How many states is in that region? In every state, there are senators and House of Rep. How many are they? Calculate how many excellencies, how many legislators that we have in Eastern region that need to be paid. Who is paying those things? How much are we generating? If you calculate these things, all these things are useless positions that make no impact, make no sense in Nigerian system of today. You know, Nigeria started creating states to destroy the Igbo land. But our people has a proverb that says, a child that tries to prevent the parents from sleeping, will he or she sleep? All of them are awake, suffering the same thing. As Nigeria, due to their hatred, thinking that the divide and rule of the British will only benefit the North, today reverse is the case. And the worst is about to come because Nigeria can never ever manage themselves and they can never ever cope up. Look, in every state, How many governors can be able to pay their workers? Do you think that is coincidence? It's lack of management. If you go to the local government level, they have legislators. All of them need cash. Where are those cash coming from? Oops, I don't know. What do we produce? Don't forget that in time to come, Nigeria signed an agreement in France because of climate change. We need to switch our economy, and the world will switch the economy. Petroleum will not be relevant again. Ask yourself, are we going to survive? As a Biafran, I'm not concerned, but I know that my people will suffer. But their sufferness will yield out something good because they say that if the mountain fail to go to where, this one will go to the mountain. That is Nigeria. As you fail to integrate the eastern part of the nation into your system, working in pulling down and undervaluing our people, you are shooting yourself on the foot. Just take a look at Nigeria, the entire Nigeria. Go and Google how many legislators do we have in total? How much do we make as revenue? How did the federal government share this money? And how much was mapped out for infrastructure and development of the country? There you know that you need to support the agitation that is going on. If not even changing Buhari will bring the goodness or betterment of Nigeria. The only thing that can solve the mathematics is that thing that the North don't want to hear. Going back to regional rule, forcing every region to take care of their affairs. It then means for the region to take care of their affairs, oops, the Aburi Accord must be implemented for Nigeria to see the future they are looking for. Without it, you may ask yourself, what is the Aburi Accord? Ojukwu demanded the self-governance and the indirect independence of our people under the umbrella of Nigeria. We managing our resources, paying tax to the federal government the way they do it in outside world. Yes. It then means as far as we are managing our resources, managing our affairs, we can then be able to carry some burden from Nigeria that Nigeria could not be longer carry. But the question you are going to ask yourself, what of all these million legislators, senators, House of Rep from every state up to the local government, what are you going to do? There come thinkers and mathematics. You have to divert all of them to agriculture. Expand the agricultural power of Nigeria like it was before the war and also after the war. Giving room, opening the seaport of the entire eastern region, balancing everything the way it's supposed to be in Nigeria. If you don't want to do it, all of us will fold our hand. You said, thou shalt not sleep, you shall not sleep. We'll be watching, looking at Nigeria falling into the bottomless pit. Maybe we will keep on borrowing from China to the extent that China will take over the northern Nigeria, take over the Lagos of Nigeria to be able to recover their money. It's a must. Or if you want to pay those bills under 10 years, it's doable. It's doable. We can do it if we want to. But to pay those bills that Nigeria is owing the international community today under this present government, it's impossible if they never change their system. I won't use the word restructuring because word restructuring came from the people I never love. I don't want to hear about them because they are silly. Keep on working against the system that's supposed to bring Nigeria in forefront. Because the suffering that every Nigeria is suffering today, the captain that draw the architect of the suffering of the people today is Obasanjo. It's Obasanjo. Just because of one thing that Jonathan, he signed something to resign in the position he's holding as the ex-president of Nigeria. And Jonathan accepted that his resignation. He see it as an insult. Look at what Obasanjo brought to Nigerians. 100 years old man ruling, know nothing. He knows nothing about governance. He only know how to wear his agbada, go to Gambia to make peace or Mali, while his ass is burning. So for Nigeria to survive and pay back their bills, they must go back to Aburi Accord. That system is the only system that will rescue Nigeria, that will pay up their bills, that will build the brighter future of every citizen of that nation, if they want it. So now, let me switch over to the Biafran agitation. You know, we have been agitating, all of you knows that. And I have been also promoting unity among all the Biafran agitators. It's quite a pity that most of them are saying, over my dead body, but you are still alive. You have to make peace now. If you die, you may disagree with other Biafran groups. Look, my people, together we can solve our mathematics because divided, we are going nowhere. Do you know why I keep on saying I love Biafra? I want Biafra, but I don't want Biafra to pull out of Nigeria. I have my reasons, and I will give you my reasons why I don't want Biafra to pull out of Nigeria. You may take it or you leave it. All the whole Biafran groups operating today, all of them are rebels. They are all rebel leaders because they have followers. If Biafra dare get out of Nigeria, these guys will eat themselves alive because I myself that are making calls, talking to all of them, I know what I'm seeing. I know the reason why I'm telling you we are going nowhere. We should fight for Biafra to govern ourselves under the umbrella of Nigeria. Pulling out of Nigeria, I will never ever accept it because my territory will become Congo. Do you know in Congo they have up to 30 rebel leaders that you don't know whom to negotiate with and what are you going to negotiate with them? That is the Biafran agitators. Did you see Ralph Wazirike addressing the UNPO? Many may ask, this largest group of Biafran agitation is IPOB. Yes, of course, you are right. The largest group that are agitating is IPOB. But why did UNPO allowed Wazirike to be recognized and address them? All the entire planet, even though the United Nations knows about Nnamdi Kanu, as the man says, he said that a lot of Biafran groups applied to be at the forefront of Biafran race under the UNPO. Ask yourself, Why should UN see the largest group, the largest movement, IPOB, and they went and picked Mossad? Something is wrong somewhere. Either you guys are sabotaging yourselves, working against yourself. Most of the former IP, who use IPOB, Radio Biafran London, most of their followers before are working day and night, sending letters to World Organization, calling themselves names. That is what they are doing. You don't know these things. You think that you are here watching, hearing what maybe Nnamdi Kanu is saying, Mekesiri is talking, the other man from London, from US, that was in Ijele's program. All of them, do you know what they are doing? All of them, even Lower Niger Congress, Tony Nadi, all the whole Eastern Region organizations, they are busy writing petition against each other. All of them. This one's filing in this one that these people are terrorists, these people are dangerous, this one and this one, this one and that one. Who is not writing those things? It's myself. Who is not reporting one another that he's this and that one? It's myself. But other Biafran groups, all of them, when we try to advise you people, distance yourself from threatening people. As I said before, I called Ijele my good friend. He's my friend. As I said before, Ijele never participates in anything insulting Nnamdi or YPOB or Biafra movement. Something made Ijele to turn the way it is today. I called him and Ijele published something on Facebook and tagged my name. Do you know that IPOB people took my picture, sharing it among them? Who is this guy? Tell us his village. We want to go and show them Pepe. Let us go and teach him a lesson without reading what Ijele wrote. We have sense of belonging. We have we think we do this. Why should you threaten the life of an Igbo man that his name was tagged on a something, and you fail to read what Ijele wrote on that place? Read and understanding. Go on and read and understanding. They don't do that. Our people rush into conclusion and later they will start swallow or licking back the spit they have thrown outside. I contacted them when I was informed on what is going on. I make some calls. I contacted them. I said, what is your problem? I heard that you guys are threatening my life. You are living in Europe. I'm living in Europe. You know that what you are doing is against international law, which I'm ready, willing, and has the ability to come to that state where you are living, that country where you are living. I will sue you in that country and I will stand my ground, make sure that you receive your punishment because everything you were sharing was received. So these things that is going on is something that international communities are seeing. And they said no. They said no, and they allowed Ralph that everybody was stealing, everybody was cussing. I myself, I never liked Wazirike because Wazirike called himself a freedom fighter. After he signed the agreement to be released from prison, he respected that word. That is the same problem that the Biafrans did after the war. Biafrans lost the war and dropped their gun and dropped it forever. None of them tried to hide their gun, maybe to start again tomorrow. They just surrender and that's it. Nigeria now turned them to potatoes. Yes, that is what is going on with Wazirika. But now it's like he's waking up again. But the international community are recognizing him than other larger groups. Now go back and ask yourself, where did we get it wrong? Did we fail to control our followers, or our followers are now controlling the so-called the leaders of Biafran groups? Because if you lose control, if you are controlling a very large group, you have to be strong in brain to remain focused and control the masses that are following you. If you make mistake, they will start to control you. Now that Raif Wazirike has been recognized, are the other groups going to find their way to UNPO to address their own? Or should we start reconciling, coming together, dropping our differences to be able to make the international community hear our voice? So, another thing that I would like to chip in is an expo to the Biafran struggle. Um, you see what is happening in the northern part of Nigeria. The Boko Haram herdsmen are threatening the lives of the northerners. All of them are Christians. The North knows that our people are strong. After the war, the Igbo man dropped their guns, think that the war is finished. Since that day, they said, no victor, no vanquish. The Northerners have been working in Eastern region day by day to make sure that they destroy the remaining stronghold. Now the North is shaking. Division is coming in. What are you doing? Do you want them to serve themselves inside tray and bring it to you? Can't you start setting up alliance, meeting people, start having meetings? Drop, first of all, leave agitation one side. Now is what they call secret service of an organization. Now they should get into work in the northern part, making sure that the north will blow from inside. It's doable. You can, if you know how to do it. If America will stay in United States and use Facebook and WhatsApp to bring down the strongest government in Africa, that is the government of Mubarak, they use the same thing to kill Gaddafi. They use these things to push down governments. We can use these things to change things. Agents not standing on social media talking, talking, talking. It's not the solution. We're supposed to have secret agents, Igbos that speak fluent Hausa. Bring them one side, lecture them. Do you know that before a nation is being pushed down, like Ukraine, before the uprising in Ukraine starts, America pulled some journalists out of Ukraine, moved them to a neutral ground, lectured them how to instigate revolution. you know, we have our people that speak the language perfectly without any dialect involved. Those people are people that we, the agitators, should fish out, recognize them, and build a structure that will be very useful. As the herdsmen are parading themselves in northern Kaduna, other middle belt, other areas, now is the time to carry enough resources, blend yourself in, and start the game. It's chess. Start playing chess. Yes. Bingo. We are gone. So that's the expo I have for you people. And I have another thing that I would like to chip in. All the whole Biafran organization that has been registered as a company should be dismantled, all of them. Register organization as NGOs. Enough of this business of a thing. You know, IPOB Worldwide is a company, it's a limited liability, registered in UK. The other one, what they call him, the one that the Make City controls, Belia Human Rights, is a limited company. All these things they are doing, trying to use their people to generate fund, should be abomination, should be cancelled. All the people that want Biafra, I have never called Nnamdi. On a good day, I will call Nnamdi on air. On a good day, I will call him and I will ask him, when are you going to dismantle IPOB Worldwide as a company of you, Uchemefo, your wife and your brother, and also one extended man, and register it as an organ? You can register NGO, and all these directors you have can also be the board of trustees of that NGO. It's doable, but why limited? I don't like that thing. Yes, register it as NGO. And I would like this message to reach all corners. Let all Biafran groups come on air, prove yourself, show us the certificate that you are now an NGO. You are no longer a company. Monetizing what our people are dying for, crying for, praying for is abnormal. The money you spend in registering companies, half of it will register an NGO, and NGO will carry everybody along. Do you know why the people, individuals in every country and city will go and register their own organization and call it a name? Maybe they call it IPOB. It's because the head of IPOB is not an NGO. Because one NGO in European Union or in Europe will cover, will be an octopus that will scatter. Look, NGO. All larger NGOs they have headquarters all over the world. You will hear that every headquarter there is individuals that sit it up. But if that head become an NGO, they will spread worldwide. Nobody won't have any borders to operate. It's reality. That is the key, showing that you are there to fight for your people. Because a company registered in Germany can never give me my freedom in Africa. It's not doable. You are busy fighting Nigeria, that Nigeria is a company. But the same struggle that we are struggling is also a company. I don't want to eat a rat, and I don't see the need for me to use my teeth to share those rats for children. Preach. Do what you preach. Let it stand firm. I will call on a good day and I will ask Nnamdi, are you going to promise me that you will dismantle IPOB worldwide? I said I'm not an IPOB member. I have my reasons. But if he said I will dismantle IPOB as a company and I will register it as an NGO, you will see what will happen. All of us has what we can be able to do. No brain is idle, and no human being is useless. Everybody is useful. Every human being is useful. And don't underrate no human being. You know why? If you read what these Muslims that are killing people, as like Boko Haram is now, if Boko Haram has a single issue that is as small as mustard seed, they will drop their guns. They will ratify that problem. Because if you ignore that problem, that problem will grow so large that it will consume you. Take my word, and you may throw me away. That is the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Never you underrate anybody. You may insult, you are insulting, but that person may prevent you from succeeding in his own territory, which you need. You need every territory, you need every corner. But insulting people will prevent you from succeeding in his own territory. Today, you may have the largest voice. Tomorrow, you will be as small as an ant because you need him. So, if you disagree from what I'm saying, leave it in the comment below. If you agree on what I'm saying, also comment below. I'm reading everything, and if questions comes in, I will still come on air to treat those questions. If there is something else that you would like me to do or say or explain the more, I will do that. But I didn't come on air to castigate. Rather, I came on air to say something, but I will no longer castigate. I'm not castigating. Rather, I want things to be right. We should recognize our Hausa speaking people. I say heavily recognized because in the world where if we understand how 1, 2, 3 works in terms of penetrating areas that is unpenetratable, they are there to lead the way. We don't have the mechanism as spies. Let me use the word spies. The way the spies works. As the northerners are now looming, we can penetrate in between them and make sure that they will never ever come back together again against our interests. And when they are divided, we become free. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye bye for now. And don't forget to leave your comment, subscribe to Mirror African TV, click that small bell button, and be part of the making. I believe it's in this platform that we must do program again. Bye bye for now. Love you all.